playing in smaller places. Gina, my manager, and I, we just traveled together. We traveled around everywhere, and I had to carry my own equipment and set up and use whatever sound man was at that venue. And a lot of times, sound guys don't know anything about acoustic guitar. And so what I do is I would get to the venue. The first person I wanted to be a friend with was the sound man, because you don't need someone out there who's going to do a bad job because he doesn't care. So I go to make friends with the sound man, and then I tell him, forget all you know about an acoustic guitar. This is a rock and roll concert, okay? It needs to be as big as a band. So here's the rules. I'll set my equipment up, and then I'll give you 2 signals, right? I would carry my own DI boxes, what we call DI boxes as well. So I say, I know they're real good, they got a good clear signal and all that. So we plug those in, and I'll say to him, are they both working? Yes, okay, all right. Put them both up now. Start bringing the volume up, and then I can hear how he's got the PA set by the tone of it. And, and I say, oh, the PA needs more bass. You need to turn the subs up or whatever. So he'll do that. Okay, that's good. Now, turn it up and up and up, and I say, okay, leave it there. Now, don't touch it. Just leave it, and I'll do everything else. And what I do then would be build in lots of headroom. I would then turn myself down here, right? So when I need to go louder, I can make myself louder.
Got somewhere to go.
Yeah, and at a sound check, I tend to play a lot louder than the actual show. Yeah, unless I need to turn up for some reason. Like last night when I got into about the 4th song, I needed more oomph from my own sound. So I just turned my amp up a little bit. And that's another reason why I have an amp on stage. Because you can't sort of say to the sound man, can you give me a bit more oomph? It's my job to get oomph. So that's what I was, that's what I did. I did all my own sound, my own effects. I carried parametric EQ and reverbs and all that stuff. But I don't do any of that now. My sound on stage is totally dry, and then all the effects are done by Steve out the front. And he's a big part of my sound. So, the best investment an artist can make is a good sound person. There's nothing worse than going to a show, seeing your favorite guy playing, and it's like, I can't hear him in the PA. I remember the first time I went to see Chet Atkins at Cafe Milano, the band started, and I'm looking at the sound man going, where's Chet? I could hear his amp on the stage, but Chet didn't play very loud. And the guy had spent a lot of time on the drums and the keyboards. They sounded beautiful. But where's Chet? He's the star of the show. And I went up to him, I said, hey, turn Chet up. And he goes, oh, it was muted. What an idiot. That's what I'm talking about. 90% of the time, you're dealing with imbeciles, idiots who don't really care. So, that's why having a great sound man, you know what? If everything went wrong on stage, if everything broke down and stopped working, I know that Steve's good enough that I could just grab my mic and go, boom, pull this thing out like that, put the mic in front of me. I could play the show into my vocal mic. Yep. That's how good he is. Wow. And that's what you need, So, see how passionate I got about it there?
Calm down, Tony.
Now you're talking. So, all right.